Hold up. Getting the wall out here. Okay. Oh, my hair's doing a funny thing. Let's tuck it under. If you can tuck it, maybe it'll go away. Hold up. Try to fix it up. There we go. That's better. Hey, y'all. How's it going? Welcome to the show. It is almost the end of February. It is almost leap day. I know this day only comes around every 4 years, and it's exciting when it comes because, she ain't going to stick around. So tomorrow is February 29th, which we only get every 4 calendar years. Remember, time's a construct and, all your shit. Check my reel out if you don't remember that lecture from 2 weeks ago. But, yeah, tomorrow's leap day. Today is officially usually the last day of February, but tomorrow we get a bonus day. Hey. All right. Oh, sorry. I got to scritch my nose. Hello, y'all. Welcome to the show. I'm OraCola coming to y'all live from Austin, Texas here on February 28th, 2024. Incredible that we've made it this far with all the doom and gloom around us. We're still here. Yay. I'm glad y'all are here with me. Let's see who's in the chat. We got Patrick, Goog, P&G. Awesome. I love it. Lava's here. The whole family, Prance, in the house. Fuck you's here too. I just switched to the live chat because somehow Canada gets filtered out of the top chat. But anyway, I'm happy to be here with y'all. And if you notice this little foil here, so here's the thing. I've been having trouble with this mic, and I just finally kind of realized that it's some kind of issue either with the software on my computer or the USB port or something. There's just an occasional little crackle. And I don't know if it's my volume level or if it's something else, but I put some foil on it just in case. Because remember the last time with my old mic, there was some clickety-clackety shit. And I had to put like a little Faraday cage of tinfoil around it to make it look stupid, but also to make it not sound like the worst thing ever. So we're trying it out. We're trying this little tinfoil hat on this mic. And we're going to see if it helps. Now, I don't know if it will, but just let it be. Let it be, y'all. Okay. So checking in with the chat here. We got PNG, fuck you. Patrick, Lava, everybody here, the whole family. Welcome. It's called user error. Yes, I'm sure it is my fault that this is happening, but I was thinking this was a plug and play thing, and for a while it worked just fine. So there's several things that could have happened. Now, I did update my OS on my MacBook. That could be the issue, but I think it was happening before then. Also, remember, I figured out a couple weeks ago that it wasn't always defaulting to this mic. Sometimes it was using the internal mic, which I already know has a crackle, which is why I got this other mic in the first place. So it's a whole thing. And y'all might not even hear it on your end. It's just when in the playback, I hear it. So just ignore the tinfoil hat on the mic. The only tinfoil hat in this house is on me. Just keep that straight. And it's invisible. It's got the cloak of invisibility over it. So, I ain't like advertising. All right. Well, as y'all know, I'm here reading the oracles from the universe because we got the new thing, the Wheel of Fortunes. So if you got a question about your life or anything that's bothering you, as y'all know, the whole family's here, then please put it in the chat, put it in all caps so I can hopefully see it. I'm getting older and blinder every day, but I will hopefully see it. And then I will spin the Wheel of Fortunes and see what oracle the universe chooses to answer your question. That's how it's working right now. That's what we're up to. So I am going to do my little ritual to kind of cleanse the space. Do your own ritual if you got your own that you like to do. But this is how we usually start the show. Don't forget, I will be here for about an hour. I was mostly on time. So, yeah, little after 10, we'll be over this. So, you only got an hour to think of whatever you want to talk about with strangers who are family on the YouTubes. All right. So, the first thing we like to do is burn the sacred wood. Gonna burn the sacred wood. And right on cue, Apollo is drinking water. It's always a good sign. He didn't drink very much, but he was thirsty. Oh, he's going back. No, he's going for it this time. So yeah. Burning the sacred wood, Apollo's drinking water. We're gonna ring the bell, let the universe know that we're here. We're ready for their instruction, their guidance, their wisdom. And then we got our pathogen wand because, yes, all kind of nasties always floating around out there. Come on, wake up. Oh, no, maybe the pathogen wand has decided it has given. Oh, there it goes. There she is. Okay, pathogen wand woke up. So we're going to wave this around for any nasties, man-made or natural, that might be in our space. We definitely don't want them. And then we got our Prospera spray. This is for abundance. Remember, we got to always manifest the good abundance, not the bad abundance, the good kind. Think positive. And then we got our Florida water anointment. This is our chakra anointment. We're going to cleanse these chakras, make sure they're nice and free of any debris and spick and span and ready to spin all night for y'all. So, all right, we did the ritual. We are all set. I do have a lotto ticket. So if you want to manifest some abundance for me, then please put your goodwill into this. We'll scratch it off at the end of the show. All right. Got our ritual done. So let's see. Who has a question for the universe? And don't forget to like and subscribe and share and all that bullshit. I got to say it at least once a show, or at least I feel like I have to. I feel like it's a YouTube thing. You got to say it at least once during your thing. I'm sorry, I don't have the graphic. That just pretend it goes bing up here in the corner. It says subscribe, and there's a little bell also. You know how that it goes, whatever noise it makes. There's several kinds. I know it's all stock shit, but I ain't going to put that on my thing until I get rich enough to hire a producer to help me with this shit. Because, sorry, I ain't got that kind of time. Plus, y'all know what to do. So, Apollo is having a good wallow in the next room. And I know that just rhymed, and I didn't mean to. It just happened. So, yay. But no, I can tell what he's up to. He's looking at me. He looks like he's going to get into some shit. Like he has an agenda. He was rolling around. He's making noise. Oh, he's saying hi. Hey, Bubba. Hi. You want to say hi to everybody? Y'all want to see him? Here. I'll tilt it down so y'all can see the dog. There's the dog. Hey, motherfucker. I'm putting you on camera. At least look at the people. Don't be a dick. There he is. Yep. There's that asshole. He's here. He's wanting attention. So, yeah. There he is. Usually he's asleep, but sometimes he gets feisty. He was having a good tear at the dog park today because it was real windy and cold. So you know how they get the zoomies running around. He was running around and around and around and around, and it was just the funniest thing. And he'd pick up a stick and run around, and I think, oh my God, he's gonna like poke his brains out, run into this tree. So there's a big ass tree in the middle of the dog park, but nope, he did not. He was just having fun. He's cool. I picture a monster. He's not a monster. He's only 80 pounds, 75, 80 pounds. I try to keep him on the low side. Like you can see his ribs. And it ain't because he's starving. It's because he's at the proper weight for a dog of his size. He's a big boy. And if you let him put on too much weight, they get joint problems. I might be a little bit chubby, but I am not going to let my fucking dog get chubby because I ain't got that kind of money for vet bills. It's bad enough I got to put him on the fucking allergy medicine, that Apoquil shit. It cost me, not him. He don't know nothing. It cost me like $3 a day to keep this dog out of his cone, which I tried everything with the cone on, and it finally just buckled to the pharmaceuticals because you know what? It's working. It's working, y'all. And I'm sorry, but I'm paying $3 a day to keep my dog from chewing his fucking skin off. And I don't know why it happened. When he had his nuts, this was not an issue. I think it has everything to do with me cutting his nuts off. And I'm sorry he got a tumor and I had to. It's like a whole thing. It's like a whole like Fibonacci circle of shit. Anyway, we're stable now. And that was a tangent I didn't intend to go on, but you know what? It happened. Okay. So, yeah, I think we got a question. Let's see. Goog, can I have a reading for the company meeting tomorrow? Good news, question mark. We don't know. We're going to find out. Now, I was playing with this, trying to see if me holding it a certain way is making it not like want to spin the right way, but I feel like it just going to do what's going to do. So I'm going to try to make it stable and spin it and see what happens. Okay, here we go. Book of Revelation. Ooh, this could be an interesting meeting. Let's see. Put on my readers. Get my phone for my random number generator. God, I'm still not used to this whole new interface. It's still throwing me for a loop, but I'm trying. Okay, here we go. Random number generator. We got 22 chapters in the book of Revelation. What are we going to get? Wait, generate. Oh, 20, chapter 20. Okay, so chapter 20 has how many verses? Always a question. I should just make a list so I don't have to like go through it and look. This is an idea. I should just put this list in front of me, each chapter and how many verses in each one, so I can just consult it immediately without having to look and put y'all through all this bullshit. But anyway, we're going to chapter 20, and we got these pages drive me nuts. We got 15 verses in chapter 20, so we're going to go to 15 here. 1-5 and generate. All right, verse 7. Chapter 20, verse 7 in the book of Revelation, the King James Version of the Holy Bible, for the work meeting tomorrow. And it says, and when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. It ain't going to go well. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but there's some shit going to go down. So I would just mentally prepare for it and just assume. I mean, if you can call in sick, that might be a better option, honestly. If you can suddenly like call in sick or have some kind of family emergency or some excuse to get out of it, that might be the best course of action because it don't look good. And if it's all cupcakes and rainbows, there's some sneaky shit going on in the background you need to pay attention to. Just saying. Okay. We got another question up here. Let me scroll back up, make sure I got them all. Yes. Okay. Prance, am I getting censored already? Okay, well, I don't know. Let's see what the universe says about it. I mean, do you deserve to be censored? This is something we always got to ask. Are we deserving of the censoring? Sometimes you deserve to be censored. And I'm not here to like say everybody deserves to be censored all the time. I'm just saying that if someone feels like censoring you, that's their choice. You got to ride with it. All right. So Karen has something to say. We're going to find out what she says about it. It is decidedly so. I didn't even need to put on readers for that one, and it already went away. But it said it is decidedly so. Yes, you're being censored. So maybe you need to craft your message in a different way. Remember, censorship is a pain in the ass. It ain't the end of the world. Yeah, it sucks. People censor your shit, but you can still get your shit out. You just got to reframe it, restructure it. You got to be a little bit more subversive, a little bit more creative. You know, you got to figure out how to get it out there. And that's the best stuff, honestly. The stuff that evades the censors just barely, but it still hits the target, primo. So work on your messaging. All right. Oh, Prince is another one. Really? What does the whale say about done asterisk winning this election for the third time in a row? Oh, so you're on the whole train of them like getting stolen, the election stolen from them. You know what? There's so much wild shit floating around about that. I have disengaged from the argument. Honestly, I don't care if he lost the election and Biden stole it. At this point, it don't matter that much because honestly, whether Trump was in charge or Biden's in charge, the man is still in charge. Y'all don't forget that shit. The man is still in charge. These little puppets, these little figureheads, these little distractions that are like getting you all twisted up your panties and then like up your butt and everything, they are not going to make one iota of difference into how the actual agenda gets put out. Because you know who's in charge? Not them. It's the man. And if there's anything I will go to my grave preaching, it will be this one point. It is always the man. The man is in charge. Your leaders that you vote for, they ain't in charge. They answer to the man. Okay. Sorry, I had to get that out of the way. Again, for the 500,000 jillionth, trillionth, the fillionth time. Okay. Anyway, I don't need to spin the wheel for that shit. I already know the answer. Goog, do you still get your bonuses? Well, remember, when you ask the universe about something like that, you might not get an answer you like. Oh, tarot. Oh, my goodness. You'll have to interpret the answer. So let's see. I don't know what this meeting is supposed to be about, but you already know the devil's coming. So let's see what happens. I'm going to shuffle this deck a little bit better because I feel like we've been getting some repeats. And I am a believer that the universe speaks through these cards. And if we get repeat things often, it's a message the universe wants you to get to. But I also don't want to be, neglecting my shuffling duties as the conduit for this message. So let me give it a good shuffle. All right, here we go. Are you going to get your fucking bonus? Yes, you're going to get the bonus. It's coming. It might not be as much as you was expecting, but you're going to get something out of it. So don't lose hope. Even if it don't come when you think it's going to come, eventually it will come. Eventually. Okay. Let's see. We got one for P&G. Reading for what Leap Day 2024 is in store for you. Okay. I love it. It's a celebration because it is. It is a day that only comes around every 4 years, which is kind of weird. It's kind of crazy. It's like a must-see TV event. Here we go. Crystal. We got a crystal. So, yeah, if you got this crystal in your arsenal already, whatever it might be, because I'm about to shuffle it, this is the one that you want to carry with you tomorrow. And if you ain't got it, maybe you should go and find it tomorrow. You know, maybe seek it out. Or even if you don't seek it out, you don't got time, go find a nice picture of it on the internet and then have it as your like phone screensaver for the day, just so you can kind of concentrate on it. Those are lots of different ways you can experience the crystal. You know, everything is happening through the ether all the time anyway. So you don't actually need the physical thing to meditate and benefit from its properties. That's just what I think. Okay, here we go. Here's your crystal for Leap Day 2024. Ooh, moonstone. Let's see. Live your purpose. So moonstone, I got some moonstone. I got actually a good amount of it. And it's a lovely stone. It's very common to have it around, and it's very common. So if you have the ability to procure some, or if you got some already, then have your moonstone with you. It's common in jewelry too. You know, you can have some moonstone earrings and moonstone pendant. Speaking of pendants, I keep covering up my jewelry. I think it's this shirt. All right, pushing it down. All right. So yeah, moonstone. And then look into the properties of the moonstone. It's kind of a milky white with dark things in it. So there's, some yin and yang going. There's a whole lot of symbolism you can glean from the appearance only. I mean, not a bit. Yeah, anyway. Moonstone. Okay. Goog, what should I bring to the church potluck? Ooh, this is a good question. I don't know if I need to blow my nose. I'm trying to like suck it down and make it go down the back of my throat, which is terrible. But you know what? It's in the middle of the show and I don't want to blow my nose because it'll fuck up my lipstick. And I hate that. Okay. Church potluck. Let's see. What do we got? What are we doing? Oh, the rnacle. All right, y'all. Well, I have a little confession to make. I spilt a little beverage on my rnacle. Not a lot. It was just like a little splash. And I didn't think it was a big deal, except the next morning I'd kind of spread this stuff out a little bit and, was thinking, oh, it's just a little splash. Well, no, these are not the best quality cards. I ain't like shitting on the artists because, they got to do what they can afford, but these are not the highest quality wax coated cards. And so I had not done my due diligence by taking the time to separate every single card. I just thought, the ones that got splashed would be fine if I took them out and then the others would be, no, it soaked through. So in the morning, I had to peel apart these little cards and separate them out, and then dry them in the sunshine. And they got a little bit wonky. So I don't know if I'll be able to shuffle it quite as perfect as I used to, but I did give it a test run earlier and it did work. So here we go. Oh yeah, it worked. Oh, the bridge part worked too. It also helped that I actually like compressed them under some books for like 3 days just so they could kind of mush back down in their shape. But yeah, it's they're a little bit warped, just a bit. All right. Here we go. Oracle for the potluck. It's the potluck, right? We're on this question. I think so. Okay. Here we go. So yeah, you need to bring some basically Cthulhu. So something very, very, very how should I put it? The thing that everybody talks about, the thing that everybody is going to notice, the big thing, the thing nobody expects, the best thing, honestly, the best thing. I don't know if you need to make it. Maybe you can just procure it. Maybe bring the best charcuterie plate ever and everyone's shocked. Maybe bring the best cake, the best pie. I don't know. But Cthulhu is a big deal. And you don't want to like upset that god. So bring something good. Maybe shell out some money for it. I don't know. All right. Book of Revelation. Hey, Slunky, good to see you. Book of Revelation, how to make a good first impression of my new job. Well, you are not up to speed on our latest thing. We are not choosing our oracles now. We are just choosing our question. And then the Wheel of Fortunes will choose your oracle. So you got a new job coming up. Let's see how it's going to go according to the Wheel of Fortunes. Tarot again. Okay. So we're going to do a tarot card for you. Remember, the universe selects this. I don't select it. It's random. You don't select it anymore, at least until we don't do the Wheel of Fortunes anymore. But so far, it's been fun. I've enjoyed it. I hope it's working out for y'all too. Okay. Slunky, new job, Book of Revelation. No, tarot. I don't know why I said that. It's because you said Book of Revelation. That's why. I know you was hoping for some like biblical shit. You still might get it. You know, the tarot is not without its archetypes. Just saying. All right. Here we go. The sword. Oh, this one came up earlier. So, about your new job, just definitely be strategic about it. You know, you don't have to always go in there thinking it's going to be perfect. You can also be on the lookout for things that might be red flags. So just be very objective about the whole situation. Notice things that you think might annoy you in the future now. Because if you're able to like figure out a way to navigate that shit or start looking for another job if you think it's going to be a deal breaker down the line, then yeah, start to pay attention to that shit now. I would say it's going to be fine as long as you are smart about it. And you know, sometimes when you get a new job, it takes a little while for things to reveal themselves. Just don't fall sway to no gossip or no emotions. Just be like very factual about it. You know, people tell you who they are on their first 2 or 3 impressions. They let you know who they are. I believe this. So yeah, pay attention to all your coworkers, all the ways they behave, what they do, what the managers let them get away with, all that shit. Always good information in your arsenal. And then, you know, you can use that info to decide if it's going to work out or not. Okay. Let's see. I need a sip. Parched. What time is it? Oh, it's 9:32. Goodness, we're kind of halfway through the show already. Excellent. Well, I guess I will do a little tea since we're about halfway through the show. And I do have a little bit more tea left in my special February tea, which is Little Things I Love. This is the tea this month. I don't think we'll get to all of these things. And there's lots of little things that I love that didn't even make it in the teapot. I was just like going as I, thought of it. So we got some tea leaves in here. Which one are we going to pull out? Oh, I can't even tell. Can y'all see that? Little Things I Love. These are some little things I love. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. These two things have been pretty much my constant companions for my whole life. And I love them because they still work for me. I know that they're pretty generic and not very interesting, not very exciting. There's lots of new things that have come out. But ultimately, these are the two things that tend to work for me the best. The only thing I'm real sad about is that the man has made it hard for me to get one of them. I have to show up with my ID and I can only buy so much at a time. It's very, very upsetting because I could be with that thing every day. But I have to parcel it out, because apparently some people make drugs out of it. But yeah, I love me some Benadryl and Sudafed. And I will hopefully not get any of the dementia or other weirdness that comes with possibly using these drugs long term, because in the short term, I need them. I need them to breathe. I need them to not be constantly miserable. There are some people who have afflictions that are different than mine. And I know that they suffer. I just want them to know that I suffer too. And I suffer hard with allergies. I don't know why I have been assigned this suffering in this lifetime, but I have it. And it's not fun. But with these little friends, I can get through life. I can get through life. And so they're just two little things I love, little pink pill and two little red pills. And they're teeny tiny. They're tiny pills. They're easy to swallow. And I can take them. I know they're my friends. I can take them on a short notice. If I'm having symptoms, they will kick in. They will work. Now, I know some people are like, the Benadryl makes me sleepy. No, you make yourself sleepy by thinking the Benadryl's making you sleepy. Think about it like that. You can take that Benadryl and go through a whole day and not be sleepy. You might feel a little bit weird, but you will not be sleepy because you know you're better than that Benadryl. So don't let that shit fool you. Also, hot tip, if you take them both at the same time, like the upper of the Sudafed evens out the downer of the Benadryl and it kind of works itself out. So just saying. Anyway, yeah, I love them things. I do. And I should not love pharmaceuticals because ultimately I know that my allergy issues would probably be fixed if I had the right lifestyle and the right food and the right all this other shit and wasn't living in this crazy world. But you know what? Facts is facts. I'm living in this fucking crazy world and this is what I need to get through. So, all right. Benadryl makes you sleep like a rock. Yeah, it can if you ain't used to it. But if you build up a tolerance to that shit, you know what? You can do a lot when you're on Benadryl. A lot. All right. Got that tea out of the way. Glad y'all know my secret. I know it don't sound like I take Benadryl and Sudafed because I'm always sneezing. I always have a stuffy nose. But imagine if I did not take these things on a regular basis. Imagine how it would be. Much worse. And honestly, I don't even take them that much. I used to take them more. And I've tried to wean myself off. So now I only take them when I'm absolutely desperate, when I cannot anymore. And plus, now the man makes you buy it with an ID and you can only buy so much Sudafed at a time. So, like, literally, I have to ration that shit out. So I decide, am I that congested? Do I really need to breathe right now? Can I mouth breathe for the next 6 hours? Is that acceptable if I'm at home? Yeah, sure. Can I shove a Kleenex up my nose and just let like the stuff drip down and it's just like have it like a boxer with the blood, but it's actually snot? I do that. Hello. I do that because sometimes I just feel like I don't need to take the meds. I just need to let it all drain out. So yeah, that's why I live alone. Oh my God. God bless Benadryl. Yes, I agree, Slunky. Cheers to that. Jesus Christ. It works. It fucking works. I think it works better than some of them other ones that's supposed to be non-drowsy. I took some of that shit sometime a long time ago, and it was making me depressed. And then I looked it up and it's like very closely aligned to some other like things that fuck with your brain that make you depressed. And I'm like, hell no, I don't want to take that shit. God damn. No wonder. And it didn't even work that good anyway. Nothing has worked as good as Benadryl. Not a goddamn thing. The only thing that's worked better is when they was giving you like steroid shots in your ass in the 90s and the 80s. Remember that? When you can go to the doctor and be like, my allergies so bad. And they just give you a big ass steroid shot in your ass. And then you'd be fine for the whole like rest of the 4 months or 5 months or however long the allergy season was. And they stopped doing that because apparently it's bad for your liver. Well, I wish it wasn't, because I'd line up for that shot every 4 months. You guarantee it. It worked. All right. Yeah. Non-drowsy. Everything can make you drowsy. It's a chemical thing going in your body that's changing shit. Everybody's different. Nobody's the same. It can make somebody wired. It can make somebody drowsy. This is a common like complaint. That's why all them drug commercials have like 500,000 different things that can be a side effect. And those are only the most common ones. They don't have time to list all the ones that are actually possibly going to affect you because they don't got that kind of time. I mean, the commercial's only about a minute. They can't list all the side effects. So yeah. Drowsiness, possibly a side effect of anything you take. Even some people can drink coffee and tea and get sleepy. Crazy. It's true, but it happens. Okay. I don't think I missed any questions. All right. Good to see all y'all. Okay. It is 9:40. We got 20-ish minutes left in the show. So y'all know how this goes. If y'all don't put no questions in the chat, I can't do the show like I like to do it, which is helping y'all. But if y'all don't actually have any questions, I will read for the collective because that's what I do if there's nothing going on. So you got a minute to put a question in the chat. Otherwise, I'll just start reading random shit. And by the way, while I'm here, let me remind you that I have put out very short little bits of this show called the 2-minute reel. And I released one today. I've been on a schedule of releasing one the day I do the show. So I don't know if it's good, if it's like canceling out my shit. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there that if you got a friend that you think might be into my content, send them a reel. And I got lots to choose from. If there's one reel you think, ooh, they might not like them politics, well, then pick a different one. I got several to choose from. I think over 30 at this point. So yeah, 2-minute reels are lots of fun. They're only 2 minutes long, easy to share on social media. I got them up on Instagram and Facebook and the YouTubes. And you can send that to your buddy and say, hey, I think you might like this entertainer. you might enjoy their program. Here is a little snippet of what they do. And that's an easy way for you to help this channel grow, because honestly, it's just the family at this point, and I love y'all, but we need to make this a little bit bigger so that we can get sponsors and get like money, and I can take y'all on vacation. Because I would take all the original family on vacation if I was like a big time YouTube star. I would do it. And then I would tell the Daily Mail about it so they could take like surreptitious photos, wink, wink. And we could be at some like, I don't know, some resort in Mexico, and we all be having fun, and we could have some like publicity, like photos. And then Daily Mail would make an article about it. And then I could like sell some vitamin that I was pushing. It'd be awesome. I would love it. Okay. Patrick has a question. Can I get a random reading of some kind? Yes, you can. Thank you for asking. And I mean it, y'all. If I get rich, like not even Joe Rogan rich, even if I was a little bit less rich than him, I would take y'all on a vacation to Mexico. No problem. Portico. Oh my goodness. Good times. It wouldn't necessarily have to be a pornical vacation, but you know, I would be willing to be open to that if that's what everybody decided. All right. So to do this, we got to also get our random number generator generating a number. We got 755 pages. We need a number. Page 449 in the pornicle is going to be our any old thing for Patrick. 449. Oh, we're almost there. Oh, there we go. Oh, all right. So this is a joke. So this actually is a caption. It says, "The new cup and ball with the new way of using it." Hello. So yeah, this is just lots of fun, and I think you should just have fun. The universe is just telling you to have a good time. I mean, look at this devil. This devil is like, I don't think this is going to work. Look, the look on the devil's face is like, I don't know if it's going to work. And then this little like, I don't even, the proportions are even all off. Even though the devil's on stilts, you know, making him look bigger, I don't know that she is actually the same proportion. So I don't know if this is going to actually work. And it's also pretty lengthy. You know, she might get on the tip, but it might just end up like just kind of stalling there right at the head. So yeah, there you go. Have fun with that. Enjoy. I don't know what the stilts are about. Maybe the devil's feeling a little bit like short. Sometimes people feel self-conscious about their height. You know, it could be that the reason the devil is because he's a short king and he just never got over the fact that he was short. All the other archangels is taller, and he just could not get over it. Even though he was still an excellent angel, amazing angel, he was wonderful in so many ways. He just could not get over that all the other angels, Michael, and then, you know what, all them other angels like Ezra, whatever they are, you know, so many of them, they was all taller than him. And he had to go and like start a revolution and start a whole thing because he couldn't handle it. And he's wearing the stilts because he still feels self-conscious about it. And plus, this is a sexual fantasy, so you can get all freaky with that shit. That's just my idea. All right. Where are we at? 9:46. Oh my goodness. 15 minutes. 15 more minutes. Let's see. Was I going to do a collective reading? Maybe I was. All right. Well, let's do one. Why not? Okay. Here we go. Universe, what should we read for the collective? You know, it is leap day tomorrow. So what should we do? Tarot again. Tarot for leap day for the collective. Let's see what's up. What's up? Fuck you has a question too. All right, we'll get to that later. You've tried to post a question 3 times. What the hell? Oh my goodness, I don't know what's up with that. It's between you and YouTube because I ain't got no control over that shit. But hopefully you can get your question through. Hey, Carol Jean, good to see you. All right, well, here's the question for the collective about Leap Day tomorrow, what we should all be up to, how we should handle it, what we should be thinking about, all that hoo-ha. Oh, the hangman. Yes, so this is a interesting one for us. We're in an interesting place politically and socially, and everybody's got their own shit, of course, but the hangman is a spot of taking stock of what's around you. So perspective, taking a moment to like gain some perspective because you're not moving. You're just hanging there. You're just like hanging out, looking around, seeing what's up. So tomorrow, maybe, since it's an odd day out, you know, it only comes around every 4 years. Instead of like focusing on acting, maybe focusing on like observing, seeing what's out there, seeing what's going on, just like quietly taking stock of the whole situation. And you might gain some insights from that. But yeah, tomorrow's a weird day. So don't like treat it like a weird day, but don't treat it like a normal day because it ain't a normal day. It's leap day. It only comes around once every 4 years. Think about it. You won't see another one till 4 years from now. Think about it. You could do some interesting things tomorrow. Some interesting rituals. You could observe some interesting shit. Try it out. Okay. Let's see. Fuck you. Did I do the right thing today? Well, I hope you did. But let's see. Let's see what the universe has to say about it. Oh, the magic hate ball. Oh my God. Karen's going to talk about it. So we'll see. Let's see. It says, concentrate and ask again. Okay. So concentrate real hard. Fuck you. Did you do it right? Or did you do it wrong? You know in your gut. Okay, here we go. Mystery. My reply is no. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and Karen is letting you see it. So Karen says you did not do the right thing today. However, remember, Karen is a bitter bitch, and we don't always listen to what she has to say because a lot of times she has to say nothing good. So you might have to check in with your gut or your therapist or whatever other thing you consult. But yeah, you might have done the right thing or you might not have. Only time will tell. Okay. We're at 9:51, y'all. We got time for another couple of questions. If y'all want to throw them in the chat, remember, put it in all caps and I will see it. Otherwise, I'm just going to, I don't know, read for the collective again. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to fucking do. Maybe I can do some more tea. I'll do some more tea. How about that? One more thing that little thing that I love. What could it be? What could it be? Here we go. Sharing all my shit with y'all. Here we are. Oh my God. This one's going to get me in trouble. but I love paper towels. Y'all, I know the world is burning. We're either coming up on an ice age or we're coming up on the world just like sliding off into the universe because it melted. But I do know one thing. I allow myself to have paper towels. I know there's a lot of hippies out there that don't believe in paper towels. They only believe in like having like dishcloths and shit. And I grew up with dishcloths. You know, we had a washer and dryer at my house. I ain't got that shit here. I cannot have just bags of dirty rags sitting around. I believe in some fucking paper towels because they wipe my shit up and I could throw them in the trash. And I actually don't think they take that long to degrade. So I feel a little bit better about it. I know it's, you know, bleach and shit and all kind of fibers. And there's a whole lot of power that goes into making them and they cost a lot of money. I know all this shit. I know it. But I still love paper towels. And it has been my go-to in my kitchen, in my bathroom for cleaning shit pretty much my whole adult life. You know, I don't go so far as to wear rubber gloves every time, but I will use paper towels and I will use enough it takes. I will use as many as it takes to do the job. I know. I know. Everybody's always getting into these new age things like the Swedish dishcloths that's been around for, you know, past few 3 years. They're washable. That's great if you got a washer and dryer and you got abundant water where you live. But what if you don't and you need to clean something? You know, that when your dog pukes on the bed in the middle of the night, you don't want to have to whip out like 10 Swedish dishcloths that have to be washed in the laundry or the dishwasher to clean that shit up. No, you want some fucking paper towels that you can put in a Walmart plastic bag and then throw in the dumpster immediately. That is what you want. So, yeah, I love me some paper towels. I know I should not. This is one of the vices that I indulge in because I don't drive a car. I've made a trade-off. I've said, you know what, universe? I ain't going to drive a car, but I will use paper towels and baby wipes and Vaseline and other things. So, yeah, that's my tea on that. If you don't like it, well, I'm sorry. You can hate me from afar, but I will be happy with my paper towels as long as they come. And, you know, when the shit goes down, and it did go down during COVID, and there was no like paper towels and toilet paper for a while, that was a thing. That was a fucking thing. So, yeah, I will miss it. I'll miss it hard. And I know there was that whole like meme of Trump throwing paper towels at people secretly. And I ain't no Trump fan, but I was thinking I'd always love me some free paper towels. I would not hate it if I got me some free paper towels, especially if I was like without electricity. Those are good for lots of things. So yeah. Anyway, I whatever. Paper towels. Love them. Okay. Patrick is currently using a big earth-killing wad of paper towels. Yes, I agree. Sometimes I do that too. Absolutely. Okay. It is 9:56. Was there another question? I don't think there's any other question that came up. I think y'all got all the questions. Okay. Well, I'm going to scratch off this lotto ticket while I'm just sending y'all off to the sweet good night. I hope y'all had a wonderful February. It went by so fast. I cannot believe it is almost March. Like the extra day is kind of throwing me off because if it was like abruptly tomorrow, I would just be like catatonic with shock. But because we got an extra day, I got time to process that shit. But yeah, it was a short month. Shorter than normal. It just felt like it went by like no time. So, woo, March is coming up. I can't believe it. And here's something I want to tell y'all. I'm going to tell y'all early because it's all family here watching. In May, I'm going to be going out of town for a couple of weeks. And I ain't going to be doing the show for a couple of weeks. So I would like to create some kind of content for y'all as like a treat. Even though I can't do the live stream, I can give y'all a video or something. So y'all like start thinking about what y'all would like to see from the OraCola. I mean, I feel free to like ignore your suggestions, but I would like some input about what I can put. Like I can schedule on YouTube. I can create a video and schedule it on the YouTube and have it air at our normal time, or I can even just drop it just like during the 2 weeks that I'm going to be out of town. Anyway, I would love to create that content for y'all. So if you got any ideas about what I can do, let me know. Drop it now because I need to prepare for that shit. I got a couple of months. So y'all put it in the chat. Y'all think about it. Y'all think about it next week. Send me a DM on Instagram or Facebook, or even just send me an email. It's all in the description box below. If you got an idea, let me know. So yeah, I will be gone. Maybe it's a travel video, something that you want to see in Austin. I can go there and like show it to you. Maybe it's just doing some readings, like general readings. I could do that too, just like videotaped ahead of time. But I can't do the live stream for like 2 weeks in May. So start thinking about how you want me to make it up to y'all, because I will. All right, here we go. Let's see if we won any money on this second to last day. Normally the last day, but second to last day of February in 2024. And God knows I can use that cash because I got expenses, y'all. I don't even know if they'll let me renew my lease. I'm so poor. It's always a fight every year. I give them my income and they're like, we don't know. And I'm like, bitch, I've been paying this whole time. Just like, let me renew. And don't charge me as much as you're trying to. It's always a fight. Okay, here we go. Wait, that one's not very good. Okay, these are the numbers. We got these. All right. We're hoping for 17 because, you know, that's the $5,000. But I would take any of them. I wouldn't kick any of them out of bed. Y'all ready? Here we go. And the winner is 19. Oh, bum, 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 bum. We did not win. So sorry, y'all. We tried, but we did not win. That's okay. That's okay. We won just by being together. I know that's so hokey and it's so silly, but it's true. We was together. We hung out. We had a good time, I hope. And we was family. Every Wednesday at 9:00 on youtube.com/channel RCCola, you can hang out with friends. You can hang out with me. And we can just like chill for an hour and talk shit about the man and like talk about your issues and just have a good time. And that is why I do this show, because honestly, it's about community. If we didn't have each other, we'd go crazy. We need each other. We need people in our lives, even if they're across the divide through the internet. You know, it's not the best, but it's better than nothing. And I hope you got people in your life, like physically, because you need that physical thing too. But I hope you got folks in your life physically that help you. But you know what? This internet family is so special and I love it. And I love that y'all come and hang out with me every Wednesday night. So I hope y'all have a wonderful leap day. I hope that your March is starting off to be amazing. You know, we're getting into the springtime here. So I hope you have a wonderful early March. And I will see y'all next Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central here on youtube.com/channel RCCola. All right. I love y'all. I will see y'all soon. Have a wonderful March. Bye.